I've got the door open and I'm at the door. I'm waiting for them all to have a pop. Calm down now. Happy full moon weekend and happy 1st of November. Love and light, Rastafari, Namaste love, Sasidikadi. If you're a fucking racist, sort your neck out and fucking do one. So last night, I go out, but I didn't go out on purpose for this. Things happen to me where I have to follow my own flow. And because I've had racist and bullshit, let me show you this. I go in town and I'm buzzing, I didn't expect this. So when I went near the pictures to see, because last night was Halloween night, so when I've gone to town, I go near Bobby's bar and I'm barred because they're racist. And I have done one thing wrong in the bar, like 3-4 different bars, like the British Legion, which is now the Killigrew pub, the Prince of Wales pub, and the Killigrew pub, Bobby's bar. There's about 5, maybe 6 of them. It's alright. So last night, as I'm walking near the pictures to see what's under the pictures, and as I'm coming on the road, because I walk on the road, I see a geezer walking, and I know he's going to go in Bobby's bar. So I walk behind him, about 3 yards behind him, and it was packed Bobby's bar. So as he walks in Bobby's bar, and they all turn around and see him, when they see him, and it's just the customer, they all turn back around, take notice. I walk behind him. So when I walk behind, if you would have filmed this, you would have, it was gold. Anyway, so when I knew they'd all watching, walking, so I walked behind him, and as the door shut, I've opened the door, kept the door on my hand on it, and as he's gone in, about 4 yards in front of me, and it's packed, I shouted, "Trick or fucking treat!" They've all turned around, about 5 people have gone, "Oh, you're bad, oh, you're bad." And I'm waiting for them all to have I've got the door open and I'm at the door, I'm waiting for them all to have a pop. And there was a couple of local hard men in there and this, that and the other. And I was right on form because I'm buzzing like I'm on fucking drugs. And I'm not apologising for swearing. When I swear, I'm swearing. And when I do my live feeds and whatever...
It's okay for this channel.
Say again?
It's okay for this
I know
channel.
it is. When I do my live feeds and all that, if I'm going to swear, I'll tell people, you're going to have to excuse me for swearing because I might swear. Knowing I will.
That's fine.
So, I'll let them all go on with themselves, whoever was saying what they wanted to say, because I know what I'm going to say to them, they don't know what's coming. So, about 3 different people have said, "Get out your bar," when it's all calmed down. And I looked round, one sat right here, he started saying, a big old boy, but he used to be a big hard man. It's not well. So there's a couple around the pub shouting things like, "Get out," and this, that and the other at the bar. So as I look round the bar, there's 3 people in there that I like, and it seems they don't mind me, can't know me. One's called Kenny, he's an Cornishman, and every time he sees me he goes 10cc, because 10cc was from my area, West Didsbury, and I used to go and watch him as a kid perform. And I went out with one of their sisters, blonde girl called Jill, darling model, beautiful, might have been the lead singer, he was from up near Denton, and she married a professional footballer that went to America and became an American American soccer football. So anyway, this Kenny always says to me, and he says to me, 10cc, and he's great, Kenny, I love him. His missus died not long ago. His missus always give me a nice smile and everything else. So I've gone, so some of them starting this, that and the other. So one of them is sat in the corner, he's about 5-7 yards away, I think with his sons, because I'm going to go and say to him, but his sons is with on a plane, he's a scouser. He's called Peter, and he's in the, what are the animals in the sea that have loads of tentacles and they're big?
Octopus.
He's in the Octopus printing shop in town. You know it? So, Peter, well done with Liverpool. And another one was, so he was Kenny, Peter, a Mank. A Mank, he's old, he's about Tony. He's about, Tony's about 70 odd or whatever. Oh, and it seems, anyway, Tony's mint. Mint. Fuck me, get on this. So all of a sudden, I said to Kenny, Kenny, not you. Peter, not you. Not you, Tony. I said, but all the fucking others, they saying, get out, get out. I said, and it's busy. I said, there ain't one fucking man in here who's man enough to put me out of this gaff. And if there is, stand up. I'd like to see you, and I'd like to come and try. Yeah? One geezer's gone, looking this, looking at our corners. And as he's turned, I could see it, the Liverpool's top on his. I think it had something to do with the bar. He might be about, not my age, he might be a little bit older, but thinks he's hard. One of these twats, thinks he's hard, corny spin. So I've gone, shut it, you fucking knob. I said, you are not worthy of wearing a Liverpool fucking top, you racist twat. I said, and all he is. Someone shouted something about grass or something. I went, what? It might have been him. I went, what? Grass, did you say? I said, there's more fucking paedophiles in here and racists and grasses than there is in the Nick. I said, they're all fucking saying shit to me. I said, you're all fucking racist and you're all full of shit. You're all two-faced and there's not one of you man enough to stand up, come over to me and say, I'll put you out, or walk on the street, or do that. Because you're fucking two-faced backstabbing wankers and two-faced backstabbing racists. And that's it. So, one of them said something, and I've gone, I've come to wish you all trick or treat, give you something to talk about on the full moon weekend and Halloween. Woo! Because after tonight, you're all going to be fucked. You've only been here since July the fucking 4th, Independence Day, and look at you all. You've not got no fucking lives. The bar woman's come over. Get out, it's only young. Get out. How dare you talk to the customers like that? I said, your customers are all fucking racist, love. I said, never mind, I'm not talking to you. The geezer right next to me. He said, right, I'll fucking get out now. Sat down, old boy Cornishman. Used to be an ad man here and said, shut your fucking mouth, you. I said, shut your fucking mouth, you, because you're just as bad as them. And I don't give a shit what you're saying. And don't say another word. Because if you stand up, you're liable to have a heart attack. And who will get the blame? Who will get the blame if you have fucking heart attack and you're going off? Because like they'll say, Al was saying things to him, frightened him, and he's had a heart attack. So shut your fucking mouth and enjoy your pint. Like I said, you're all a load of fucking cunts. And I thought I'd come and wish you all trick or treat. How about that for your Saturday night weekend? Because next week, you're fucked. This bar's fucked, you're all fucked. If you go to the outdoors if you can get it, get in your boots and in your fucking houses. You're all fucked, you're all full of shit. See you later. I've come out of there, I've not got to the moor, which is about 20 yards up the road, and I've been flashing blood. So I've been behind the car for, oh no shit, I'm going away next week. Fuck me, if they get me, to say I threaten people. I didn't threaten them. I just told them how full of shit they was. And so I've gone up Jacob's ladder to go the quiet way because they all built 2 different police cars and all that. And I thought, fuck me, they can't have come for me that quick. And I've not even done out. I've only had to go to a few of them. And it is disturbing the peace. But I was buzzing. And look, I don't regret it now. To this day, I was buzzing. I come home, I had a bath and all that. But before I got home, I was on top of Jacob's ladder. My daughter's phoned me, Serena. Are you, Papa, where are you? I said, why, where are you? She said, where? Your door. I said, with your children, yeah. In the bit of Halloween shit and all that. I went, oh no. I said, right, I'm at Jacob's ladder. I'm coming home now. So, I rushed home from Jacob's ladder. And she's there parked up waiting for me to see my grandchildren, Levi and Remy. I said, you're alright, yeah. Right. I said, come on, Lee. I said, come up here. Got some chocolate for him and all that. Went back down, gave him chocolate. And I said to them, I've just caused murders. Oh, so when in the pub, and 1 or 2 people are saying stuff, and I'm laughing at him. And when they hear me say, when they know, anyway, there's a couple of geezers in there that know me, who are our fucking men, but because they know me, and I know because they know me and they're alright, or kind of alright, and they know I'm not a soft lad, they know if they was going to come and have a go at me, they've got to be at a fucking fight. They know they've got to be at a fight. They've got to be at a fight well. Because I'm not saying I'm an hard man and all this. And I'll look after myself. And I can have a fucking fight. Because we get... Paul Massey said it in his thing the other day. This is why I'm a bit... I won't say I'm a bit annoyed. And one of my family said something today about what look in my blog. And he said, you seem very angry. You seem this. I'm very passionate about what I'm talking about. Nobody understands and nobody knows what shit I've had in this town for 27 years. But it's alright. Andy Hockin come here one day and spoke to me. Andy Hockin was a police officer, he's died now. He's been here many times in my flat, sat down and spoke to me and said, you've got to calm down. For you, Andy, I will. Other than that, I'd fucking beat him up. But I left Manchester for them reasons, not to be in that old way. 1 minute, let me show you something. This was one of my tools of weapons in Manchester. When I wanted to threaten anybody, I wanted to frighten anybody, this would be my other tool. And you would never hit anybody with that. If you're going to hurt them, you'd have to use the blunt side and you'd have to go to the joints. Because you've got to know where to hurt people. Because we studied the art of martial arts as young people in our city. And that has been threatened by a few in this city. And I've told them, won't tell the old Bill, not ours. So, when Andy Hawkins come here and said to me, Al, I said, Andy, they're lucky. All they would see on me is that, and they get hurt. So, when I'm telling them all in the pub, the mank, who's about fucking 70, he said, Al, I'm ranting at them all. He said, Al, I went, what so? He went, you've gone down in my estimations. I said, it's all right, so. You haven't gone down in my estimations because I expect that from all of these. And if you want to fucking join them, so be it. So I didn't say to him what I wanted to say. And what I wanted to say is, if you see me in town tour that you've seen me for years and you don't want to say hello, because you sat with a load of fucking racists and you sat with a load of dark members. When I say dark members, I don't mean people of colour. I mean they resonate on a dark, evil entity. They're not resonating love and light. Even though people like that think, well, look at him ranting, look at him showing his weapons and all that. Because we're fucking angels for the right cause. We will fucking look at evil and badness and say, you're not going to do to us what you want to do to all them ones that can't stick up for themselves. Do you get that? So, he's telling me I've gone down in his estimations. I don't give a flying fuck. I couldn't care less. I don't keep myself fit, strong and healthy for fuck all. Like I've told people here that I wanted to beat me up. Come on then. Come on, let's go and have a bit of a fight. And they've come out and I've levered them. But I've let them come first thinking they're going to kick the shit out of me. Because I know we got brought up. Like my mum said, give as good as you can take. Give as good as they want to give you. Because if you don't, they'll kick the fucking lips off you. They'll smash your nose and break your nose. And they'll leave you dead on the floor. So you have to be prepared for that to them. And that's as simple as it is. And what people don't fucking like in this city, in this town, is they can't come and slap me, they can't come and dig me, and they can't come and take the fucking piss. Because if they could take the fucking piss, they'd do it like every day, every month, all year, year and out. And I've told them all, I'm a fucking one-man army. I walk around here like a king and a soldier and a lion, which I am, because I've been brought up that way. So, they know in this town, from today, in the future and from the past, they can't fuck with Alfonso, Leclerc, Waters, Buller, because if you do, there's consequences. I've said to many people here, you can fuck with me if you take liberties. I don't want to do that, because I've got a fucking army in Manchester, and you won't want to meet my army. Trust me, I'm a one-man army, so I take care of my own battles. When I was a kid growing up in Manchester, I won't phone my brothers and go and get my brothers to come and fight my battles. I get Tony Burns, I get fucking Beano, or I get one or two who were hard. Some of me Pat and Junior, some of my pals weren't hard. They were all right in there for you, but they weren't like me and Beano and Tony Burns and Junior, hard men who could fight. We never was liberty takers. We never took liberties with people. We fucking hurt people that wanted to hurt us or was hurting other people. That's why people could come to us to sort out their shit. So like I'm saying here, these fuckers think they could... I'll give you an example on it and I'll finish after this. When I come here many years ago, I went in a bar and there's a big fucking 6'4" geezer at the end of the bar. Can I have a pint of Guinness, please? Sat in the bar and the geezer looked at me and said to me, this is the words out of his fucking mouth. Do you want to fight? I said, I beg your pardon? You want to fight? I said, I bet you're the local bully, aren't you? I bet you're the local bully. Big hard man, I bet you're the local bully. I said, okay, mate, I'll tell you one thing before you might come here and bother me and fight. I don't fight fair, mate. And if I do fight, the likes of you, and you get the bet of me, you're liable, one of them, to see that, and that's all you'll see. Walking in your door at night, at your door, getting your key in your door, pissed, and get your fucking legs broke, and get yourself beat bad like a child behind the floor wondering, waking up, what happened? And it was all healthy. All happy getting revenge because you're a fucking bully. So you'd ask me to want to fight. Mate, I must tell you, mate, I don't fight fucking fair. From me telling him that, there's only a couple of people in public Saturday night. The fucking barman who was a landlord, do you know what he said when he heard me saying, do you know what he said to me when he heard me telling this fucking big bully hard man? Do you know what he said to me? He said, yeah, mate, there's no need for that. I went, what? You've heard what he's saying to me, you're hearing my reaction to him, and you're telling me about my reaction before you're telling him. Give me, I said, let me drink my pipe, mate, and I'll fuck off and I won't come in here no more. And this geezer's gone. All right, mate, he said to me, where's next? Give him a drink. What do you want a shot he's got on me? I said, so you've gone from wanting to fight to asking me to want a drink. This geezer's called Sean. When I chose the football club to join in Falmouth, he's only the fucking goalie. He's only the goalie of the team I started playing for. Oh, Sean. But because he bought me a drink that night, I said, all right then, mate, go on. I'll have a brandy. So I got me a brandy, boom. I went to join his fucking club the next day. I said to him, come here, you. Big hard man. I said, come here, you. I said, do you remember me? He went, no. I said, you have no idea who I am. I said, you're lucky I don't fucking set about you now. I could see he was a softie. What he was telling me was, when he's at the bar, Dutch courage. Do you know about Dutch courage, boss? Right, so, because he's had a booze and all that, he thought he could be hard, he thought he could bully. Sean, his name was, he was the fucking goalie of the team, the Royal Dutch football club we were played for. So, the point of this story and all that is, yesterday was buzzing, last night, because it was the full moon, coming into Friday, Thursday night full moon, last night and today, fucking mega. Me energy's peak like I'm on drugs, as you can tell. I've had no drink, I've had no draw, I'm not on drugs. My energy's fucked with beautiful and madness. I've had the most beautiful day. So, if I've swore, people watching this in the future, I'm not apologising, because it's raw energy and it's truth. I'm telling the truth. We're there to protect people who can't protect themselves. Where people will walk by and see fucking badness and sadness happening, we won't. We'll walk right into it and protect those that can't protect themselves. I can't make it no simpler than that. So, love and light, Rastafari. We go in the name of Jah, and we go in the light, not in the dark. We'll enter the dark if we need to shine our light in the dark. And those that are shining darkness, evilness and badness, because there's so much of it going on. So on that note, love and light, Rastafari, Namaste love, Sasha Dikal, G. Happy full moon weekend, and also happy 1st of November. Have a fantastic month. That'll do.